Trish. Did you encourage her to come back?
You know, I think it's so different for an international player because their family's not here. And I knew when it happened that, you know, her goal was to graduate and go play pro right away. That's always been her goal, and we knew that. So I knew it would be asking a lot, and I really thought she needed to decide what was best for her. And so I told her we would love to have her back. You know, we worked out her academic schedule for her so that she'd have options, and then we left it up to her. I thought the worst thing that we could do is pressure her, and so we didn't. All we did was support her and give her, you know, all the attention that we could as far as medical care and let her know that we were here for her. And I really think it helped for her family to be here, for her mom and her sister to be here, because think about it. You're in a foreign country, you have a devastating injury, you've never missed a game before in your life, and now your family's not even here. That had to be incredibly hard. But I'm so proud of her. She's handled all this with great maturity. And I'm glad she took some time so she made the right decision that she was comfortable with, instead of rushing into something and wavering. You know, she took her time. You know that she made a decision she's going to stick with now. But I'm elated that she's coming back. You know, she's a wonderful kid and great player, and she brings an awful lot of leadership to our program. But I also think she's got a lot of unfinished business, and I can't wait to see her have the senior year she deserves to have.
What do you think she'll learn heading into next year from her time, you know, on the bench, being sort of a coach and a cheerleader on the sides?
Well, there's so much more that you see from the sidelines that you don't see during the game. And I know already there are things that she's learning about timing, spacing, about her teammates, because there might be things that she doesn't see when she's running the point that she sees from the sideline. And believe me, she has never spent that much time over there. I'm always like, get back in the game. So she's seeing and also just appreciating what she doesn't have right now. Any kid I've ever had that's come back from an ACL comes back with vengeance because they cannot wait to get back on that court and they value every second. I think that's the Naama Shafir you're going to see when she comes back.
And with Dortch having to learn so much of the offense this year and run things, are you kind of excited about the possibilities of what those two can do together in the backcourt?
Those two did a great job last year feeding off of each other, and I know that that played into her decision, having her sidekick back.
Yeah.
You know, and two, having somebody that's been through it, not once, but twice. Angela's going to be a great mentor for her with coming back from rehab and the injury because she's been through it. And I think that those two are going to help each other through this. But yeah, they're going to be a great tandem going forward. I've thoroughly enjoyed coaching both of them, and I can't wait to have them both on the court again.
Have the doctors given you any sort of timeline on when you can expect to have her for practice?
No, but the one thing I will tell you is that they're really excited about where she's at right now. And, you know, if she was going to have this injury, I'm glad it happened as early as it did, because in my history with players that have had it, it's really, you don't see them really mentally back for a year. I mean, it takes a long time. Your body's ready, but your mind says don't cut hard. Yeah. And so she's got to learn how to retrain her mind to know she's going to be okay and to break up some scar tissue and realize that that's not the ACL tear again. Because when you break up some of that scar tissue, believe me, it's a scary moment. And she'll have plenty of time to fight through that and get strong before we put her back out there. Kids that come back 3 to 6 months, I think it's a little scary. But having this whole time, she's got plenty of time to come back and really be a strong, healthy player going forward.
Anything else?